In this video we look at some interesting new features in the latest version of Corona 15, from specific options within Corona to new integration across the Chaos ecosystem with the Veras and 3D streaming. Let's get started. Let's start with a new option added to the Pick button. In the previous versions it was already possible to set depth of field with the Pick button. Simply use a low f-stop, enable depth of field, and then click on Pick. With this option enabled, we can choose the focus point with the right mouse button, and then change it with a simple click in another area. Now, however, other elements have been added to the Pick function that we can control directly from the image. If I click on an area of sky, we can choose where to place the sun. The same option also applies to the moon. Here too, enable Pick, then right-click and select Place Selected Moon. Let's see what else is new in the virtual frame buffer. When it comes to composition, we now have guide tools, the rule of third, the golden ratio, diagonals, and more. Simply turn them on to get immediately help refining the framing. For each one we can set the color and opacity. In any case, these lines do not affect the render, so everyone can choose the settings that work best visually for them. And still on the subject of composition, here we have the flip option already available in the previous versions. With the flip we can mirror the image horizontally. It lets us analyze the scene from another point of view, helping us spot errors or imbalances. This is a technique Leonardo da Vinci already used, employing mirrors to critically analyze his work. Before leaving the virtual frame buffer, I want to point out another small addition in the post-production section: Chromatic Aberration. This simulates the real behavior of photographic lenses, which create a slight light diffraction especially visible at the edges of the image. In short, if you want to add this touch of realism, you will no longer need to recreate it in Photoshop, because we can do it directly in the virtual frame buffer. Still on the subject of composition, we can now set different aspect ratios for each individual camera. This means we no longer have to change it manually every time or use external plugins. We can now do it directly in the camera's override section. For example, we can set camera 1 to a horizontal format. Camera 2 can use a vertical format, which works well with depth of field effect. And finally, we can give camera 3 a square format. This also makes it possible to create an effective batch render task. After assigning each view, we can leave these values as default. In the end, every camera will be rendered using the aspect ratio set in override. But the most interesting integration in this version is the Veras button directly inside Corona. With this feature we can open a panel that lets us generate images, edit them, and perform many other operations using the AI integrated into this software. For example, we can start from our render, enter a prompt, and ask to AI to suggest ideas for enriching the scene. With this prompt, for instance, I quickly obtained several variations. This is my final image, but at the beginning it looked like this. And it was precisely from these generations that I took interesting inspirations, from this flower color, the boat or the island on the horizon, and so on. My sea material was initially a little flat as well, but this generation gave me an exceptional reference image from my render. This allows us to explore numerous ideas in a few seconds without having to produce a new full render every time. Only once we have identified something that truly works do we start integrating it, already knowing that the result will work 100%. And if you wanna learn with me, visit my platform to explore courses on Corona Vantage mapping and more. You have all links in the description. Finally, the Veras button is also available in Vantage. Open the panel, move around the scene in real time, and develop new ideas extremely quickly thanks to AI. I can move around the scene, click the update button from the Vantage source and apply new prompts very directly with the aim of finding interesting ideas. And thanks to AI, we can now find assets in Cosmos more easily. For example, searching normally for a scientist woman does not return anything, but by clicking AI mode, all relevant results appear. Basically, we no longer need to type the exact name of an asset, we can simply describe it. And we can do it in many languages. For example, I can type in Italian un uomo elegante che legge un libro. I think this is a fantastic implementation, one that greatly improves search within a huge library like Cosmos. By clicking this button, we send the scene to Chaos Cloud to access a 3D streaming feature, now also available for Corona. A Vantage session will run on Chaos servers and anyone with access will be able to explore the project in real time, navigating the scene on a browser or mobile. Make small changes such as moving the sun slightly to check the lighting and immediately evaluate different solutions, all with the full photorealistic quality. For clients and colleagues to access the scene, you simply need to share this link, and if you set it visible to anyone, the scene will also be accessible without an account through this link or by scanning a QR code from a computer or a mobile phone.